Sure. All right, perfect. Well, welcome everyone. Thank you for signing up for FIT. As you know, it is a one-day job readiness training program presented by the California Restaurant Foundation. And this is just a quick webinar for the schools and the teachers to help best prepare you for what's going to take place and how to anticipate and manage expectations. Okay, so the rundown is FIT is 60 minutes. The caveat to that is if you are in LA County or in the Sacramento area, it may be 90 minutes. Just to give you a heads up, we are piloting a Wells Fargo financial wellness program. So in the LA and Sacramento area, there's going to be an additional 30 minutes tacked on to the 60 minutes. So otherwise, it's going to be 60 minutes, which is the standard. You don't need to access a computer or projector or a laptop or anything. And it's just going to be a lot more hands-on engaging. So we're doing a 10, 20, 30 module, and that adds up to 60 minutes. And then in addition to the industry professionals coming to the classroom, we'll also have curriculum that's available online. And the curriculum is based off of a land it, work it, lead it curriculum. So you've landed the job, you work the job, and how do you lead the job? And then afterwards, there's a FIT certificate available after the FIT day, and I'll send you more information on that as well. So for the curriculum, this is how you'll access it, just to give you a heads up, but I'll also include information and steps on how to access it with simple steps. And then you'll see on the right side, you have the training video, and then we also have industry companies like Cisco Specialty Restaurants or the Brigantine Restaurant Group in San Diego or Dutch Bros Pacific Hotel, also providing industry videos to help support as well. 1 second. Admit, sorry, we're having more people coming. I need to admit them. Okay, so going into the 10, 20, 30 module, the first 10 minutes is going to cover introductions. The next 20 minutes are going to focus on elevator pitches. We found that a lot of the students, when they go into an interview or they're asked, tell me about yourself, they really fall flat because they don't know how to speak positive about themselves, or they don't think some of the activities that they participate are worth mentioning or display leadership skills. So they're oftentimes nervous and don't know what to say. So we'll have the industry professionals practice elevator pitches with them. And then the last 30 minutes are going to spend on mock interviews. And this is like in the photo, you'll see they may pull a student up and do a one-on-one example with them. And then they may be asked to get into pairs and then practice with each other, asking them pretty common basic interview questions so that they know how to answer it. And then there's the FIT certificate, like I mentioned. So after a FIT event, they'll be able to take a test online, and this is all administered through you. I will send you the login information. I will send you the codes per student, and you can administer it at any time. And then you will be able to see if they've passed, and you could print the certificates on site and give it to them. So some things to remember is like, how's this going to work out? How do I know who's coming to my school? It's all going to come from me. Within this week and next week, I will be emailing you all with a school matching. So it'll say Vista High School FIT introduction. And in it, it'll have all of your industry volunteers, because I'll introduce them to you, the companies that they work for, whether or not it's their first time participating in FIT. And then I have all the information that you've sent me when you registered about where to park, where to check in, how many students are participating, and things like that. So I try to make it as simple as possible for all parties. And I also give them your email and your cell phone number in case they have day of hiccups. So ideally, you have students escort the industry professionals to the classroom, because we know the school campus is big, and the last time some of these industry professionals have been to a campus may have been a long minute. So they might need some help finding the classroom. And then also, please plan on being part of the FIT training day and assist with classroom management. We've heard from some volunteers where the teacher left and things got unruly. So this day, we hope you are on site kind of managing. If students aren't raising their hand to participate, maybe you could call on someone that you know has a job, or you can call on someone that you know is outgoing and won't get embarrassed. And so just help with that classroom management and the dead silence areas if that comes up. Yeah. And then something to just note is that you may have 1 to 4 volunteers at your school. It really depends on the concentration of where we had volunteers. And some volunteers are have preferences. So, or some of them like to work in partners. So if that's the case, you may have more than one. Ideally, you have maybe 2 to 4. And that's a nice mix from different brands. So your students are given the opportunity to meet with different brands. And so if it's Cheesecake Factory, it's like, oh, well, this is how we do our hiring process. But then maybe BJ's is also volunteering and they're like, oh, that's super cool. At BJ's, this is how we do this. So it's nice to see different perspectives for the students. And then I know some of the newer schools and teachers have asked, where can FIT take place? It can take place anywhere in your school. It's been done in the classroom, it's been done in the kitchen, it's been done in the gym, it's been done in the auditorium, wherever you have a quiet area that students can gather and partner and meet and won't get interrupted. And then students are also encouraged to bring their resumes. We had one school where the teacher made it a homework assignment to prepare a resume, and the students brought it in and had it reviewed by the industry professional. So it was pretty fun, and they found it to be really beneficial. So we're able to do this event for free with no cost, complimentary to the schools because of our sponsors. So we always like to thank them and give them the warm fuzzies. So feel free to provide welcome beverages and bites. If it's breakfast, maybe it's muffins that the students made that morning. If it's the afternoon, maybe it's an empanada or something the students made in class. And then what really resonates are the photos. So these are something that the team can take back and put into their community newsletter, or they could report back for grant reporting or like things like that. So it's really helpful when we get all these group photos so we can thank sponsors. And then if possible, if you could select 3 students to write thank you notes to the volunteers, and then you can scan and send it to me, that would be awesome. And that actually covers it. That's all I have to say. I do want to thank our sponsors again who did make this possible. But I could open this up now if you had any questions, or you could type in the chat box if you had any questions. I know I may have zoomed through that.
I have a question.
Yes.
Hello. Hi, Natalie. Long time no see.
I know.
Are they going to have a FIT certificate this year and the little exam?
Yes. So there it is. Yeah. So I will email all the schools the rundown again. So you'll get the school, you'll get all your IDs, and then you'll get the guide on how to log in, assign students to the IDs, and then take the test. So yes, we will have that.
Natalie, this is Melissa. I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
So the time that we filled out on that questionnaire, are we holding true to that time?
Yes. So the
Okay.
time that you registered for is the time that I have been seeking to get volunteers and matching them for. And it shouldn't be an issue, I don't think either. If it is an issue, I will reach out and say like, hey, your industry person can only come this time. Can we adjust?
Okay.
But I
just want to know. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Hey, Natalie.
Hello,
Good
hello.
to see you.
You too.
So I just got back like a week and a half ago, and I'm not sure what time I put because we have a new schedule. So it's period 2 what I put, and
Okay.
yeah, because that's what I got approved for our auditorium. So
Okay.
it's a new timing, and I'm trying to look for my Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll email you the time you signed up for, and then just let me know if we need to adjust it.
Yeah, we are now a 4x4 schedule, so it's different times. Oh, actually, it starts at, I can tell you now, 10. Oh, here it is. Oh, it depends what day it is, darn it. What day is it? Tuesday or Thursday? Tuesday?
Yeah.
So it is, we start at 10:14 and we go to 11:43.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. I can work around that then.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
I had a quick question. Hi, Natalie. I just wanted to see, is there a way that you can pull a report of everybody who did earn the certificate, or would we have to go in one by one to see which students passed?
I think you can see because you as a teacher will have an admin login, and so you could
Okay.
oversee it all,
Okay.
I believe. Yeah, so you'll be able to see because then you could print the certificates.
Okay, got it. I'll look into it. Thank you.
No problem. Juan, did you have a question?
Yes, hi Natalie.
Hi.
So is there a minimum of students or it can be as many?
Yeah, it could be as many. So we've had anywhere from 15 students to 160.
Okay,
160 obviously is a lot, but the reasoning for that is the teacher wanted all the students to benefit, and I get it. It makes sense. I'd say a sweet spot is probably around 30 to 35, 20 to 35.
right. So my classes is 30, but my coworker, which we're like share rooms, she's got another 30, and taking into consideration that we don't get this often, we wanted like to join both classes. Both of the classes are culinary as well.
Yeah. At the
So
same
together it'll be
time?
60.
Yeah.
Yes, it'll be at the same time.
Yeah. That can work.
All right, thank you, Natalie.
Yeah. Anyone else have questions? And again, I'll try to do the matching as soon as possible. It's always just a nice balance of when I think I have the final number of volunteers signed up and sending it out, because there's always a lot of changes last minute, as some of you may know, where there's cancellations or there's substitutions. So I always try to have the cleanest email where I'm not making, hey, we have another volunteer here, or, oh, this person backed out. So thank you for being understanding, but I do understand some of you need to get the admin approval for guests on site. Perfect. Any other questions I can answer? And I'm always available via email as well. Yes, Kristen.
I'm sorry if you said this, but when will the virtual content be released?
That's a great question, Kristen. I'm hoping soon. I've just been very busy with like boot camp and the norms and all the things like that. So
yeah, no problem. I was just curious, so I could plan when we're doing it. Not that I need it right now, just kind of trying to like think ahead.
Yeah, and totally makes sense. I'm having a goal of the end of the week, and we'll see what happens. But I'll email everyone.
All good.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Perfect. Any other questions? All right, well then, I think that's it. Again, this is recorded, so I will record this and send this out afterwards. And then if you have any questions, please let me know. You could always email or text me. And I think,
Natalie, you're going to send the slideshow out too?
yeah, with the recording, you'll see all the slides and stuff.
Okay, perfect, because I'm driving, so I couldn't see it.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, perfect. Well, I think that's about it. If, again, like I mentioned, any other questions, feel free to contact me, and then we can go from there. Awesome. Have a good day, everyone.
I have a non-fit day question about the work ready certificate that you guys issue.
Oh yeah, sure.
I know it's not related, but just really quick, are you still giving that out? And I would like to get my students involved in that this year.
Yeah, yeah.
They
we
would
do-
be my second level students. I have 3 levels, culinary 1, restaurant, and culinary 2.
Okay,
So they're perfect for that. So I'll just email you the details later on how to get that done.
yeah, perfect. I can do that as well and send you all the info needed.
I still have the bullet point of what you need, like the 38, I think it's 38 out of 45, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, all right.